Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. So, distilled water, I drink it. You're gonna say, why? Well, it's the cleanest water you can get, period. It has no fluoride in it whatsoever. And it's 4 liters is pretty damn cheap for like $1, right? So, how do I make distilled water better? Since it's basically drinking steam water, there's nothing in it. Well, I'm going to show you today, and we're going to be adding organic apple cider vinegar to the distilled water. And because it's distilled water, guys, the uptake of anything you put into it is quite good, because it's basically empty water. It's completely, well, it's distilled, so there's nothing in it. No minerals, nothing whatsoever. So when you add something to it, the absorption rate of the distilled water is huge. You can put supplement powder in there, whatever you want to do. Today we're going to use apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar has awesome health benefits, probiotic, and it's going to supercharge and make this basically dead water healthy and vibrant again for drinking. So, how do I do it? These are brand new containers. I'm going to pop open one, and I'm going to pour some into a glass jar that I'll be drinking here shortly. And I'm going to try to evenly take out, you know, the same amount of water out of each container. So I'm going to just repeat this process until I can't fit any more water into this glass container. And this is the benefits of this stuff, guys. Helps lower your cholesterol. Helps with your gut bacteria in your intestines via the probiotic. Helps lower blood pressure. The reason you want to dilute it heavily is because obviously the vinegar is going to be pretty rough on minerals in your body, more so the calcium, like your teeth. So that's why you want to dilute it pretty heavily. So I'm just about there, last go around here. I'm filling this guy right up. There she goes. And I'm going to leave this guy uncapped, and I'll put this jar of water aside. And so you see we have just a little bit of space there. So now I'm going to bust open the organic apple cider vinegar from Dollar Tree, but because of the inflation of horrible politicians running the government into the ground, and the country, via the country into the ground, that way, that happens. So all I do, guys, check this out. It's so easy. Pour the apple cider vinegar into the distilled container until it's now full. That's it. That's the big secret. Used up just a little bit of the jar. The distilled is gonna absorb all that goodness and turn this whole thing into some sweet stuff for your body. So you're just gonna rinse and repeat that whole deal until, you know, your jars are full or you run out of apple cider vinegar. Whatever happens first. Now this stuff, if you've never had apple cider vinegar before, guys, what I'm doing is extremely too strong for you. You're going to want to start really slow, like a couple drops of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water to start, till you and your taste buds and your body gets used to it, and then you can slowly increase the dose. Now I've overdone it with this stuff before. And what happened to me was I got a bad headache for 3 days, and obviously I overdid it. So how I remedied that was stop drinking it for a couple days. That was easy. That's all it took. So we're down to about there. It's probably gonna eat up the rest of this container, this jar, and that's gonna work great for me. And this apple cider vinegar has the mother in it, which is the gross looking stuff growing around in the bottle or in the container. You can see it here, kind of this orangey stuff. It's like, it looks like fibers or whatever. That's the mother. And yeah, that's it. So 4 bottles, 4 distilled water bottles. That one's a little light, but that's okay. They all have now been infused with the apple cider vinegar. You could either refrigerate these or just leave them out at room temperature, is what I do. And then I just grab them and go, pour them in a tall glass of water like this, and good to go. This one I'm going to add some vitamin powder, so the vitamin powder will absorb heavily into this distilled water, and then I'll consume it. So these are ready to go, and it's a great probiotic. Dr. Group in the Global Healing Center, if you guys haven't seen him online, look him up. He's super smart, super healthy doctor. He says the best probiotic you can get and the cheapest is apple cider vinegar. So look up his information online about this. It's working for me, so I'm going to continue on it. If you guys remember, I went into the hospital a while back. I thought I was poisoned. It wasn't that. They checked me over. They didn't know what was going on. It was actually my gut bacteria was out of whack, so probiotics to the rescue. Had to figure it out for myself because the doctors, yeah, a little lackluster here. So anyways, enjoy guys. Hopefully that helps somebody out. If you don't want to go to this big of a scale, you can just buy this and put little droppers or teaspoon in your glass of water at a time and go from there. Whatever you want to do. Cool. See you next time.